Folks, this is Nick from Tectonic Tribes on the importance of energy technology. So why is energy so important these days? One, reliance upon energy increases by the day for all sorts of reasons. One, our population continues to increase, which is a separate issue that we need to deal with. Secondly, a lot of the technology that we're using is becoming increasingly reliant upon power or energy sources. The other thing is our consumption of energy or power unfortunately has a negative impact on our environment, driven by the fact that most of our energy or power is generated from fossil fuel based systems. In fact, probably 80 to 90%, according to various reports, of carbon emissions produced is from the consumption of or burning and processing of fossil fuels. So that's a big challenge, if you like, something that we need to address considerably. Just to hone down a little bit further on why energy generation is important. Okay, I mentioned there about burning fossil fuels, and that includes all sorts of areas such as energy production, but also combustion, which doesn't necessarily produce energy, such as powering motor vehicles, etc. If you take energy and heating, of that 80 to 90%, which is fossil fuel based carbon emissions, approximately 50% of that is driven by energy and heat production. So that would equate to around about 30 to 50% of all carbon emissions purely from energy and heat. Homes, industry, business, wherever, our environment is increasingly reliant upon it. So there are two ways that we can go. One is to become more efficient. Two is to look at new technologies for generating power and energy. As we've got to solve today's problem, as we solve part of the future problem by addressing today's problem, we need to look at technologies that actually work now that we can implement and work on in the background those other technologies that would give us more future proofing later on. So right now there are huge efficiency gains to be had by changing the way that we generate, distribute and store energy. Instead of having large plants which are consuming huge amounts of fossil fuel, there are more efficient systems that can produce, distribute and even store electricity on a local basis that are significantly more efficient because they are doing more than one thing, not just generating electricity but generating heat, for example. So we're able to extract more from the same process, and also because of the high efficiency of these systems, the way that we process the fuel that's input, there are significant reductions in the carbon emissions resulting from processing that carbon fuel, quite significantly. So that's why energy is so important, and our focus on it. We need it, we continue to need it. Technology is a way for us to address our future problems and today's problems, and until we find better sources of it, we'll still be digging stuff out of the ground which is pretty disruptive to our environment, and burning stuff which is equally disruptive. So that's why energy, and why I'm focusing part of my research on the whole energy production market, if you like. So I'd welcome feedback from engineers, investors, developers, people involved in that area, to understand what technologies are coming about, such as in the microgeneration market or the larger plant, other systems for generating power, fuel cell based technologies, dry air batteries, whatever. Please contribute, because this is the purpose of this is to share ideas, collaborate, communicate and connect. Thanks for watching this, and hope you enjoy the next update. Bye for now.